So we're kicking off day 5. We're on our way now to grab our rafts. The river looks pretty nice. No one on it yet. So we're excited to get on it. How you feeling today?
Fine.
How you feeling today?
All right.
Okay, so when Sean said he was all right, that was a bit of an overstatement. His eye was really bothering him that morning and it was really red and swollen. So right before we launched our rafts, we went back into town and stopped by the medical clinic. They diagnosed a scratched cornea. It would cause a lot of discomfort, but it would heal on its own and it wasn't infected. So Sean decided to power through and continue on with the trip.
So after a brief medical scare, we're making our way back. Got some valuable beta. So apparently the water flows are so low that a couple of the rapids are nearly unrunnable. We'll see how we feel about Shotgun Rapid. Probably skip that one, but Sunbeam Dam apparently has rebar potentially in there, so we're absolutely gonna be skipping that rapid, and we'll just see how far we get today.
Okay, we finally started rafting. It's early afternoon now. We got kind of a later start than we'd hoped for, but now we're out. We're on the Salmon River, and it should be a good time. The weather's great. It's a little bit hot, but not too bad. How's the boat? Nice. Yeah.
So check this out. I found this beautiful hot spring on the right side of the river, so I just had to stop and check it out. Yeah, suddenly the blisters on my feet don't hurt so bad anymore. Yeah, this is not a warm spring. It is definitely a hot spring. It's pretty hot. Yeah, Sean, how does it feel?
Hot. Oh, stay in there.
So me and Sean both got pretty major tears in our raft, so we just need to fix them up a little bit.
So this is Shotgun Rapid. This is the first of the rapids that we've heard is very difficult to run right now with the low flow because all of these rocks are exposed. So we are portaging it.
So we've reached Shotgun Rapid. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a look at it. Even like simple rapids have been kind of complicated because the flows are so low. So you really have to do a lot of work to dodge the rocks. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna run it either. So I don't think I'm gonna ride it, mostly because I'm gonna get a ton of speed even if I make all the right choices, which is rare. But then right up here, I'll be gathering a lot of speed and there's literally no way through there. Like, it's just all blocked by rock. Maybe to the right there, but it's all tight squeezes. Very likely I'll get stopped with a lot of fast water behind me. So I think I'm gonna skip it too. Oh.
You do it with your feet there?
I'm good. Woo!
That was fun.
So I do think I'll run a small section of this rapid. I'm not even sure if it's still considered the class 4 part. So I'm gonna skip that gnarly stuff up here and I'm gonna put in, there's a calm pool right here. And I'm gonna run this stretch. It kind of seems like there's mostly tongues all the way down. A low consequence if anything happens too. I'm kind of excited. Oh! I think I'm gonna put on my thigh straps tomorrow. The water's so low, so it's making like what should be like relatively easy rapids like way more technical. Definitely need a little more maneuverability. Yeah, so we had a pretty tough day. Porridging took like 2 hours, but it's all better now because I got brats, potatoes, and box wine. It's gonna be our last night outdoors. I decided to go pretty minimalist with my camping setup because I'm so exhausted from today. I decided not to put the tarp up. If it does rain, I'll just burrito the tarp around me. Decided not to put the bug net up. There's actually shockingly few mosquitoes here, but the pièce de résistance. For my pillow, I will be using our bag of wine. Walking now to check out Sunbeam Rapids to see if it's as bad as everyone says it is. My dogs are barking.
This is Sunbeam Dam. This is the rapid that we were told is not runnable because the water is too low. The way you normally run this is on the right side of that split, and at the bottom there are some exposed rocks right now. There is also that option to kind of pull over on the right and walk along those rocks. So we could raft up to this point and then do that. Here's the view from the other side of Sunbeam Dam. There's maybe just one little entry spot that you could take, but that's probably pretty hard to hit. Normally when the river's a little higher, I think it's a little safer to land anywhere in that zone on the left.
So we've decided to try our hand at running the rapid, so we don't have to do that super long portage we originally thought we would have to do. So yeah, we're about to get on the water, and hopefully this goes well.
Hey there, me again. Sean's eye was still bothering him a lot, so he decided to skip day 2 of rafting, instead opting to run 4.5 miles down the road and meet us at our ending point.
We've got some more difficult white water today, so I'm once again attaching my very janky spray deck with tape. Maybe someday I'll finally get around to ironing this on permanently, but for now, this is gonna have to do.
So I wish I filmed it, but there's no place to stop, so I couldn't wait for Danny. I just went up and over this thing.
So here's Sunbeam Dam. Siyoung just ran it because he didn't pull over in time and was forced to go through. And he said it went okay. So I think I'm actually gonna try to run it. Okay, so that could have gone better, but it also could have gone worse. I didn't actually swim, I just got stuck on a rock for a minute. It's a shame Siyoung got sucked into it before I was ready to film him, because it sounds like he did it pretty perfectly and it would have been a cool video. Surprisingly though, it wasn't really that scary. Once you were kind of looking down on the drop, it actually, felt pretty good. We've still got a couple whitewater sections left. They're both class 3. We've got Piece of Cake and then the Narrows. They call this stretch of the river the Day Stretch, I think because it's a really good rafting trip for a single day. You get a couple of really fun rapids in quick succession one after the other. So we will see how it goes. I'm hoping to not fall in. Would you say that one was a piece of cake?
Yeah, sure. Maybe a piece of a cookie? We're about to hit our last rapid of the day. We're close to done. It's the Narrows. I'm gonna attempt to get some drone shots of us running it. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, that went pretty well for me. I took on a ton of water, so now I'm bailing it out of my boat. But otherwise it went pretty smoothly. It actually wasn't that difficult. Still waiting for Siang, so hopefully he makes it down cleanly too. All right, we just made it to the ending point. We're pulling the rafts out of the water now. We're gonna climb up this big hill. Sean's already up there. And then we're gonna grab our bikes and make our way back.
So we got through the rapids all right. We're gonna pick up our bikes. Droning didn't go too well. The follow feature didn't quite work and I had to sort of navigate. Then it pretty much ran out of power. So I had to go park at some random spot on the side of the road. So I'm gonna go try to find it now. There it is. Pretty good landing. All right, so we're biking back to the cars right now. It's not the best day. It's a little bit hazy. I don't know if you can hear me. It's pretty windy too.
Okay, we started the bike ride. This should be the easiest part of the trip. I think we got 40 something miles back to the car. Maybe a gradual uphill, but mostly flat. Here comes Siang riding by. Sean's up ahead. I've got this nice old road bike that Siang bought off Craigslist a few weeks ago. So we stopped for lunch at the Sunbeam Cafe on our way back. Siang got the best looking meal by far.
Oh man,
It's a trout platter. What do you think?
it tastes like real food.
Wow. Real food. Sean and I got the quesadillas, which are also pretty good. It's a beautiful day for biking. It's nice and warm, but not too hot. The only downside is it's really windy and it's right in our face right now. But hopefully once we get to the main road, the wind dies down, or at least won't be a direct headwind. We're just going through Stanley now. This is the town we came out in at the end of the hike. It's where we started the raft. It's about the halfway point of our bike ride. So we're looking pretty good so far. It was a really nice day, kind of briefly. Now it's really smoky. The wind just keeps blowing more smoke in. But it could be worse. So 20, 25 miles to go.
This is why I like to add some biking to our hiking trips. So it's really cool just to retrace your steps, you know? Or those mountains are what we hiked through. And now we're on our way back. So, you know, it's like things coming full circle. That's a helicopter that I just saw with a bucket of water to put out the fires up over there. That's why it's a bit hazy today.
Alturas Lake, that's where we're going.
right, we're about to hit where the rubber meets the dirt road. Victory!